Well, hello everybody and welcome to another Happy Travellers vlog. Well, another question has been asked. When was the last time we saw the roof of Nikita Chloe? And that question comes again from Alexander, so thanks very much for that question, Alexander. It's a good question. Now, the reason Alexander asked that question was because the last time, yesterday's video, we recorded from this position, and Alexander noticed, as you might notice, that there's no rear ladder on here at all. And Alexander was asking, well, if you haven't seen the roof yet, how do you know if the solar panel's clean or if the roof is clean, and how do you do all that? And it's a really good question. The answer is we've seen the roof fairly recently. Now, previously I have looked at the roof with the there's a helicopter overhead. We'll just pause it there. Yeah, rather annoyingly, I think it's a police helicopter that are hovering and circling around where we are. Probably wondering why all these motorhomes are parked in the rugby club car park. But Alexander was asking, how do you get up there and that sort of stuff. The inferred questions from that was, how do you keep the roof clean? Well, I have looked at the roof using the drone a couple of times, and we've been, I've flown the drone up there a couple of times. Not used the drone very often recently because it takes ages to charge the batteries up, and then the batteries only give me like 10 minutes of flight time, so it's really annoying. So it's been sort of put in a cupboard and sort of put to one side for the moment. Well, I will try to get that out and get going with that again. However, although there's no ladder attached to the back of the motorhome, some Auto Trail motorhomes do have a fixed ladder. I do carry a collapsible ladder with me, so let's just go and have a look at that. So the ladder is kept in this side of the van. Oh, look, the van looks really shiny, doesn't it? It's God, that's because I've wiped it down this side a bit, but I store the ladder in this side because it's just convenient to do so. It's out of the way, and let's just unlock these two handles here, and you'll see that in amongst the black box of leftover bits and pieces and the barbecue, there's this little collapsible ladder. Now, it takes a bit of contortion to get that out because I have to come round to the other side, and I have to open this locker and take a lot of stuff out of this side, which you'll see. We keep all that stuff in there, and I'm going to have to disturb Wendy's tea break to get into the cupboard and get all this stuff out. So let's just get all that stuff out so I can show you the ladder coming out. What I do is take all the stuff from the other side and then just pop these. I just have a good push of these into there, which gives me enough room then to sort of jiggle this ladder out. And there's my ladder. It's held together with a Velcro strap, and then just sort of goes up and keeps on going up. It's a 3-meter extendable ladder made of aluminium. So let's just pop that. So that's the ladder up the side of the van, and what I'm going to do is just climb up there and show you the roof. Okay, so I'm just getting ready to help to come and hold the ladder and make sure that I don't fall off it. I'm just going to climb up there.
Okie dokie.
So here we go. We're going up, 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 up. This is the roof line, you'll see, and you'll see that this is the sort of the bedroom roof light here, and then we've got over here the air conditioning unit, the toilet vent, and then down there is the solar panel. Let's move down there. You'll see that the roof line, the roof is pretty mucky and could do with a damn good clean, and I think that's what we'll be getting into over the next couple of weeks, I think, when we get a spare time to get that sorted out. Let's take you down closer to the solar panel down there. Move the ladder down to this side, and Wendy's going to support that. It's a bit wobbly this end, but now we're right by the solar panel here, and we can see that the solar panel is pretty mucky. So what I'm going to do is give that a bit of a wipe over, and this is not a proper clean, but while I'm up here I thought I'd just give it a bit of a wipe. See, it's pretty mucky there. And I'll probably need to move the ladder so I don't stretch too far to get that bit over there, but I can see going down, just down, if you look at the roof line here, it's really, really mucky on top. That's the dirtiest I've actually ever seen it, but it's the whole van is super guarded, so it should come up quite nicely. That's doing a good clean of that, and getting a good clean on the roof line is going to be a bit of a nightmare, I think. As you can see down in sort of this section here, it's really, really grubby, but even with just a damp cloth, all that muck just comes off, and I think that's the good thing about that SuperGuard stuff. It doesn't, it sort of helps the muck not to stick. So there we are. But I think that I'm just going to move the ladder over a little so that I can just clean off the rest of that solar panel. So we'll see, just down this end, really, really mucky, and I think it's a good idea just to clean that, because I think that'll just improve the efficiency of the solar panel, keeping it clean and working really nicely. I'm wishing I could sort of stay up here and clean the whole roof now, but we are on a rally, and I don't think it's going to be much appreciated if I start cleaning the whole van in a real big way. So I'm just going to leave it there, and that's you can see the sort of state of the roof down that side, down there. Everything on the roof line, because it doesn't get much attention, it will get really, really mucky. You can see there's still a great amount of space on top of the roof. There's plenty of space for more solar panels. I could fit another couple across that section there, maybe another one down there and another one over there if I really needed to. So there you go. That's how we get up to the roof. That's how we clean it. Those yellow microfiber cloths are really, really useful. I bought a whole pack of them in Costco a little while ago, and they're lasting really well, because you just throw them in the wash and wash them whenever you need to. But they're really, they're quite big. So they, and one of those dipped in water, wiped over the van, and another clean one just to polish it up, tends to keep the van pretty clean. And I do go round it in sections. So, the last time, let me just zoom out here. So the last time I did any cleaning was I take a section of the back and I do it panel by panel. So this spare wheel cover is a panel, and I clean that by itself, and then I know that's done. And then I take sort of this half section, and I sort of take a line about halfway across in line with the reversing camera, and I clean that whole back section right through and down here, and then I cover the light fittings and the sort of valance underneath, and I go for the other side and do that bit, and then the panel here. So you can see it takes ages to do a proper clean on the van. I've never actually got round the whole thing, top to bottom, front to back, top to bottom, and the roof. I've never actually done it yet. And we picked up Nikita Chloe on the 19th of January. So that's February, March, April, May. So we've had her 4 months just over, and she's not had a full clean. I'm thinking that maybe every 6 months I'll get a professional in and spend the £50-60 just to get her cleaned up on the outside completely, and that'll do the roof, and that'll probably keep it nice. Anyway, so I hope that has answered a few questions for you, informed you of how we do it. I tend to go round the front of the van to keep that clean. I tend to clean the wheels just individually and do them sort of one at a time. I don't worry if I don't get all 6 done on the same day. I try to use really good product. But let me just get some product that I do use. I'm really is a real sort of favourite of mine. I keep a whole sort of load of cleaning materials in this little box, along with sort of a few microfiber cloths. Now, if I get any little sort of scratches or scrapes in bodywork, and I've had times when that has been, I use this professional scratch remover, and it's the G3 formula, and I buy this in Halfords, I'm sure you can get this online if you can't get to a Halfords. And I'll look it up on Amazon, and I'll put a link in the description below for that. I also use a G3 professional resin super wax to go on after I finish washing and drying the van. And if I'm in the mood and if I've got time, then I do use this G3 Formula Body Prep shampoo in warm water. So I have a bucket of warm water, some microfiber cloth, and just go over it, and then sort of rinse it down with some ordinary clean water. Then I go over it with the super resin wax. Now, I've never done that on Nikita Chloe. I have done it on cars, and this stuff is absolutely brilliant. Fully recommend it, because I use it, and I can absolutely recommend it. I was just put this stuff back in the box. This stuff is not cheap, but it is superb. I think now the links on Amazon may vary from these prices I'm just about to say, but I think I paid maybe 12 or 15 pounds for one bottle, not for all three. 12-15 pounds each for these, so there's like 50 quid's worth of cleaning product in here. Having said that, it lasts ages. It really lasts ages. So if you're into cleaning and polishing your car or your motorhome or even your caravan, and this scratch remover works on caravan and motorhome bodywork, all the plastics and resins, it's fine for that. I've used it time and time again. It's absolutely great. It can even smarten up your acrylic windows. So if you've got a little mark in it, some of that scratch remover on there be great. But that's it from me today. I'm going to see you again tomorrow, where I'll be telling you more about what we do as full-timers in a motorhome. Now don't forget, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. We'll send you reminders of when we publish new videos. Give us a thumbs up if you've enjoyed the video, and please do share on Facebook and Twitter if you can. Bye bye for now.